coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. You know I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Man, we out here, man. We pushing this P, man. 24/7, 365. TBP Nation, stand up. We out here. Big love to all my supporters, man. Big love to all of my membership. Love y'all, man. I appreciate it. New videos coming on deck tomorrow. Stay tuned. If you ain't got the membership, shame on you. The blame is on you because it's out there, baby. It's out there. Come get with me. Listen, man. The day's story I'm gonna tell y'all, man, is a classic example about young dudes coming in this penitentiary, man, and not knowing the count, not knowing what's going on in this penitentiary, not knowing who's who, judging a book by its cover, looking at something, thinking it is this when it's that. Man, this happens all the time in the penitentiary. This is how a lot of these young dudes get late. A lot of these young dudes get scarred, man, and messed up for life coming in the penitentiary and thinking that they can just do what they want to do or handle dudes or look at a dude and say, oh, he old, or oh, he slim, or oh, he skinny, or oh, he... Man, these dudes been in the penitentiary for you was born, man. You understand me? While you was running around, man, stuck up in your pops underoos drawers, man. You hadn't even came on earth yet. And these dudes done survived in things that you don't even know nothing about. Man, I remember Blood Turner, man. I talked to y'all about Blood Turner before, man. Shout out Blood Turner. Man, Blood Turner, one of them old heads, man, who been down for a minute. I think Blood might be, man. Blood right now, Blood might be working on, man, Blood might be working on 40, 45, 46 years or better. You know what I'm saying? And I met Blood way back in the day, man, on Mecklenburg, man. And if you know Blood, you know you got a Blood Turner, you got a Blood Milk. Blood Turner, man, both of these dudes is two little skinny dudes, the Bloods, man. I did a video on them before. But Blood was still locked up with me when I made parole on Nottaway, right? And he was older then. He, older, but he still got youth look to him. He looked young, but he thin. He paper thin, man. He tall, probably about 5'10", 5'10 and a half. He thin as I don't know what. But the thing about Blood is he dangerous, man. I don't know if that's why they gave him that name or not, man. Cause he gonna draw some blood now. That's for sure. He gonna draw some blood. That's for sure if you play with him. And Blood has some hands, man. Blood could actually put them things together, man. He can rumble. He can really rumble. But to be a little small thin dude, Blood can fight, man, and he will fight, and he fight often. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I've been with him, he been fighting. Everywhere I've been with him, he been poking. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. And like I say, I met him probably in 1990. So I've known him ever since then, all the way until, like I said, I made parole in 2020. He was still on the compound with me at Nottaway. But I can remember being on Nottaway, man, when Blood came on there, Blood ended up in our block, man, and them young dudes don't know how to read them, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, the look of them. And he'll talk his talk, but he's slick with it. He'll be like, man, go ahead, man. I mean, what you saying though? I mean, but look, man, take care. And he got the calm with him. He got the skullduggery. He got the larceny. He got the tomfoolery with him. That's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? And he'll hustle, but he like to get high too, and he ain't gonna never have no surplus of money. You know what I mean? When I say like a surplus of money, like dudes that run store buys or something, dudes always gonna have something in their box to eat. Dude always, not gonna need nothing from nobody else. Blood ain't gonna be like that. Blood gonna hustle. He might make some money. He might make some wine, go out there and get some money, but he gonna turn around and take that money and go get high if somebody got something to get high with, or he gonna go play poker. He might lose, he might win. If he win, he gonna go get high. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do things like that. He not gonna hold the money. He not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, he not one of them dudes that put up for a rainy day, although he been in the penitentiary longer than most people. It's just different ways that people live. It depends on how they do their time. Me, I'm always gonna have something to eat. Even if I ain't in the store box, I was gonna always have something to eat because that's mandatory, man. You don't want to ask nobody for nothing. You don't want to borrow nothing. You don't want to need nothing from nobody. I learned that early in my bit, which was one of the reasons why I started running the store box to always make sure that I got something to eat. That's number one in the penitentiary. You got to have something to eat. Number two, you got to be able to take care of your hygiene. You can't be walking around funky like a monkey, stinking like a Lincoln. You understand me? Because that's gonna bring you some drama too. Cause dudes will be talking about you. Then if you got an ego or if you got pride, and you gonna what you talking about woo woo woo, when it's all true, you know. But you know that's just how I go. Blood don't care nothing about none of that. He live off the land. He do what he do. He'll get out there. He'll work out too. You'll look at him. You'll be like, man, this little paper thin don't look like he, got no muscles whatsoever. But the Joker can run. I'm telling you, he flat out. He get busy. And like I said, I could remember the time these two youngins, they took that for granted because they looking at Blood. They seeing how he moved. They seeing that he freaked out. He freaked out. He if he go to jail, he going to jail for fighting. He going to jail for getting caught with some contraband, some drugs, some weed, a knife, or some liquor, something. Because that's what he gonna go to jail for, or he going to jail for gunning. He gonna put that penis in his hand. On them bros, he gonna do it. He been locked up a lot. That's what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he going to jail for. But when you've been doing as much time as he doing, being in the hole don't make him no never mind. Man, you probably don't want to be in the hole, but Blood one of them type of dudes. If he in the hole, he gonna do his bit the same way. That's probably why he don't keep a lot of stuff because he don't want to be dependent on having commissary to eat every night because he know he might be in the hole at any time. So if you're in the hole at any time and you got habits. See, this is when the hole don't affect dudes. This is the dudes like this in penitentiary, you can't really disturb them. And what I mean by that is if you got no vices, you can't really be punished. The only punishment of being in segregation is you can't use the phone. If you don't call nobody, it don't matter. You can't get visits. If don't nobody come visit you, it don't matter. You can't eat commissary. If you ain't stuck on commissary food and you eat state trace, it don't matter. See what I'm saying? So being in the hole to those type of people, it does not affect them. If you ain't caught up on the TV, it don't matter. Blood ain't had no TV. Been locked up all that time. He ain't got no TV in the cell. He gonna watch TV in the park. See, these little things right here is what they use to control us, right? To keep us in line, to keep us where we don't want to be in the hole because we feel like we missing out on this, that, and the third. Blood ain't had those issues. So when you ain't got those issues, see, young people don't realize that's a dangerous person because he ain't got no vices. Sure he want to get high, sure he want to be, gunning the bros, but even if he go to the hole, he can gun the bros either way because the female's gonna be working back there in the hole. So that ain't gone. Only thing it would be getting high. You know what I'm saying? And then you can't get high on a regular basis anyway because number one, you gotta have the money. Number two, it got to be coming on the compound on a regular basis. So he really can't be disturbed by being in the hole. So it don't bother him. So boom, those type of dudes will go to the hole at the drop of a dime. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is you violate, they gonna demonstrate because they ain't tripping about going to the hole. Dudes that got things to lose, that got things going on, they may compromise their decision in making a move or busting a move on you or give you some play or give you some leeway when you out of pocket because they got investments that they trying to protect. You know what I'm saying? Dudes out here and there, especially by the time I got out, dudes got phones. Dudes getting drugs. Dudes messing with female COs. Dudes got the packets coming in. Dudes get visits. Dudes on the phone every day. You know what I'm saying? Doing this, doing that. Them dudes don't want to go to the hole. They'll go, but when they go, they go in the big way. You know what I'm saying? They go in the big way. Because they already know what they losing. So they go in the big way. Blood don't have them issues. So that's when dudes get, messed up by playing with them. So Blood was scrambling, scrambling, scrambling. And if he's scrambling, he trying to get something. He trying to achieve something. So Blood will go steal from the kitchen, get this, get that, borrow from this, get that, and put together a batch of wine or something and sell. Like I told you, wine gonna always sell. Everybody gonna always want to drink. They trying to take themselves away from the reality that they in, which is the penitentiary. So was hustling wine when the last time I was around. He hustling the wine, right? So he done made some wine. He done sold the wine. He done took the wine out on the yard, bag it up, put it in the glove. We get the rubber gloves, dude to fill a whole rubber glove up with a 16-ounce cup. That's a cup. You know what I'm saying? You take that out there, he sell it for $8, $9. You know what I'm saying? So he fill his little coat up and go outside and sell the wine on the yard what he can't get rid of in the park. So you might sell some wine to a dude across the yard. You might sell some wine to a dude that's in another building or another block. And then you go out there, you give him the joint. Ain't got the money on the yard. They supposed to bring the money out there and give it to you. So he sells some wine, couple of gloves of wine to two little youngins, right? So when he come out there to get the money the next day, the youngins telling them they ain't gonna pay him because the wine won't no good. Big mistake. Big goddamn mistake. Blood like, what you mean? What you mean? You ain't gonna pay me? You join where the wine at? You join the wine? Yeah, man, but that joint wasn't no good, man. We ain't drink all that joint, man. That joint ain't get the joke, huh? You ain't get no buzz, no nothing. Man, Blood say, man, man, you got to be playing with me, man. Get my money, man. Dude, like, man, ain't nobody gonna give you that, man. I don't know what you talking about. Oh, hey, ain't nobody give you that money, man. That don't want no good, man. Ask somebody. Ain't nobody, man. Blood, ain't nobody else come tell me the wine want no good. I don't care if the wine was good or not. You bought the wine, man. You took the wine. You got to get my money, man. I'm telling you, man. I ain't getting no money, man. Blood said, man, you better stop playing with me, man. You know what I'm doing, man. I don't care who you is, man. Blood said, man. And dude said, man, what? What's up? What's up? Man, Blood say, what? Bang, 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 bang. Man, Blood took off on that joker so fast. Boom, boom. And then Jones was looking good and crisp too. Bang, bang, bang. Man, he drove that little joker down. So the other dude is with him. He come running and try to come up behind Blood and swing on Blood. As he swing, he hit Blood like kind of like in the top of the head, but Blood ducked, turn around on him. Bang, bang, bang. Man, Blood worked them youngins on the yard, man. I'm talking about whoop both of them. Decent. Every time they got up, he popping them. And bam, knocking them down. Boom, kicking them. They jumping up. They trying to bank them. They trying to bank Blood on the yard, man. Two little young. I know both of these youngins in their 20s. I would guess between 22, 25, somewhere up in there. Man, Blood whooping both of these jokers on the yard. I'm talking about decent, and looking good doing it. And Blood at the time got to be, man, Blood got to be in the late 50s, man. He don't look like it, but he got to be late 50s. You know what I'm saying? 59, maybe he might have been 60. I don't know. 59, I would guess between 58 and 60. Blood working them, man. Bam, bam, kicking them all in the face. Boom, one get down, he run over to the other one as he trying to get up and knock him back down, go back over to, man, he whooped these youngins so good. Man, dudes out here laughing, cry, hollering, everybody, whoa, whoa, whoa. Till the police come running on the yard, Blood still whooping both of these jokers. You know what I'm saying, man? That joke was so crazy. And we all out there like, oh, and then dudes that don't know him looking at him like, boom. I'm saying to myself, boy, y'all youngins just don't know how lucky y'all is. Because if Blood would have had that thing, Blood would have used that thing, man. Blood is known for that, man. And they didn't know that. That's unbeknownst to them. They think they playing with an old head that they can just get oh man, that wine won't they good. Whether it was good or not, it don't matter to them, dude. This is like Gangsta Slim said that one. Gangsta Slim don't care that fruit cocktail. Gangsta Slim don't care that don't got succotash in it. He don't care. You took that, you gonna pay for that. Straight up. And that's how Blood is. The Blood wanted that money. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Blood done gave me some wines. I'm gonna taste this, man. Taste this, man. See what it's like. Man, yeah. Poop juice. He gonna sell it. If he took his time to make it and go through it, he gonna sell it. He just trying to turn a dollar to go do what he got to do. Man, Blood whooped both of them jokers so decent, man. It was crazy. And they learned. They learned today. They learned today. I'm talking about busted lips, black eyes, swollen jaws. Blood whooped both of them jokers, man. And Man, that was just a crazy joint there, man. They came, got blood, took the blood off the yard, blood walking up off the yard. He ain't got no shirt on, nothing, a little bird chest sticking out, blood like, yeah. I don't know who they thought I was. I don't know who they work, blood, work. So that's how them youngins be. And like I'm telling you, they got lucky because I'm telling you, blood will poke him. He would poke him instead of whoop, even though he could whoop both of them. That's just what if he'd have had it, he'd have poked him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was toting as much on there because his reputation had already, they know who he is. He been in the system so long and they might grab blood at any time, pat him down. You know what I'm saying? So he's smart. He know how to move. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, he got to know how to navigate his way through the penitentiary. He been in there so long, you know. So yeah, man, but blood, man, blood was on one though, man. He still was so just caught up in penitentiary life. Like to me, I used to want to do you want to get out, blood, because you just blood was, man, like I say, blood late 50s, man. Blood was still in GED class, man. I promise you, listen, man, I'm not trying to be funny. When I was on Mecklenburg, um, at one point in time, I tried to be a GED facilitator, like to work in there just to see what it was like. I ain't even do it for long, maybe a month or two. Blood was in GED class then in 1990, and this is 2020 or 2019 and 2018, and blood is in GD class, man. That was just crazy work, man, to me. I'm like, blood, what are you doing? So it make you feel like you want to get out of penitentiary. And the reason I know he was in GED class because he had the incident with Keith, Coffee Keith. Coffee Keith in the GED class. You know what I'm saying? In his 60s or 60 years old. See what I'm saying? And been in penitentiary 20 years. So Blood was in the class one day. They get a new teacher, and it's a young female, and she got a statuesque body, according to Keith. You know what I'm saying? And Blood in the class, and they say Blood done pull that meat out on her and start what in the class, in the class. But you know they got the desk like you in school, like the desk. So it ain't like everybody can see him, but the teacher is facing the desk, and they say Blood sitting up front, but he got his meat out. You know what I'm saying? Got that thing out. You know, and the lady is looking at teaching class. Look there, she see the man with the meat out. She's scared. She knew. She don't know what to do. So she sit there and watch it, don't say nothing, and then act like she don't see it. So that's in Blood, man. In Gunnersville, that mean, oh, she go, oh, she like this. So that's what a dude gonna think in the gunner's mind. So she was just scared though. So she waited for the class was over and the class leave and everything. Now I guess that fueled Blood, like, oh man, I got me one, got me free. Man, that lady went straight to them people, man, told them people, man. Straight to the people and told the people, right? So they come back and give Blood a charge and kick him out of GD class. Right? Give him a charge. They don't lock him up though. So Blood trying to get people to be witness for him to say he ain't do that. They was in the class. They ain't see him do that. And he trying to get Keith to do it. Keith is, you know what I'm saying? And Keith like, I ain't doing that. Man, I can't, man. You know, he asked me, and I'm like, you think am I right, man? I ain't put my name on the car. I still got to go back to class. Then the lady gonna be looking at me for that. I don't know nothing. I don't know. I said, keep the best thing I say you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about it. Don't ask you about it. You ain't woo woo. But Blood trying to make him write a statement. He trying to make other dudes write statement just so he could, beat the charge and get back in class. So he didn't want to do it. So then Blood want to try to put a little pressure on Keith. And then he come up there and try to talk to me because he know me and try to put the pressure on me like, man, Banky, man, you know the code, man. You know convicts supposed to stick together, man. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with your seller? Why he, you know what I'm saying? He had like, I tell him to fill out the statement, man, and witness statement. He don't even want to do it. I said, man, listen, Blood. Listen, Blood. The man don't want to get involved, man. Come on, you got respect. But that ain't convict, though. That ain't convict. But I said, come on, Blood, man. You see Keith, ain't Keith is Keith, man. Keith is Keith. I said, man, quiet as kept, man in GD class. Man can't even fill out statement, man, for real, for real. But come on, man, don't try to make. And he mad at the dude, and Keith is looking at him like funny, man. You know, Keith would go get that mean team. mean team. You know, I'm rich. But it just was, he was trying to put pressure, man, but he was mad. And he had mad. He was mad at Keith, man. He walking around, he don't want to talk to Keith no more, man. And, you know, they used to be sharing coffee and stuff. You know, cause Blood, one of them too, walking around, man, give me a shot of coffee. He one of those too, cause I told you, he not gonna keep a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So him and Keith had a little falling out about that, man. But he was more or less trying to handle Keith because he knew that Keith wasn't built like that. And he was trying to get people the right statements for him, man. Which those people truly, like Keith said, would have been putting Keith in a funny position. You know what I'm saying? Don't put nobody else in your mess, man. Straight up, you made the mess, you handled the mess. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that was crazy. And then, like I say, man, right before I left, man, a couple months later, man, they had a new sergeant, female sergeant, in the kitchen. Said Blood and pull that thing out in the kitchen. That lady went berserk. Blood ain't even make it back to the pod. They locked him up from the kitchen. I said, man, Blood is all the way freaked out now, man. Freaked out. Blood said the same thing, man. Blood always take the Shaggy defense. It wasn't me. I ain't do that. Hey, man, shout out to Blood, man. Blood a real one, though. If you mess with him, I'm telling you, that you got action. You got action. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like when them dudes say, "Oh man, you freaking dude, man, you over there gunning, man. You gunning, man." Blood gonna punch in your mouth, man. Straight up. Blood gonna punch in your mouth, man. Mind your business, man. What you talking about, man? I'm just saying, though. Pop, pop. Walk right up on you and let it fly. He gonna let it fly. You know, but yeah, man. But anyway, I remember Blood with two jokers on the yard playing with about that wine, man. How you not gonna pay Blood, man? You're not gonna pay Blood. You gonna bleed, man. And they played, you know what I'm saying? But they got off lucky because he just put hands on it. He could have put that bevel hand down, and because he known to do that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much time Blood got, man. All I do know, if he got an L note, it's gonna be hard for him to get out, man, because he ain't yeah, he ain't changing, man. He doing what he want to do, how he want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if you getting charges and charges and charges, and you got a chance to make parole, that's gonna be hard for you to even make it, man, because they gonna always use them charges against you, man. So it is what it is, man. But anyway, shout out to all of y'all, man, for rocking with me with these stories, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. If you ain't got the membership, man, you know, it'll be a blessing to me. If you do get it, I would appreciate it. It's going to be worth your money because we getting down over there raw and uncut. You know? In the meantime, in between time, man, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And duck them hooks, man, because they out there, man. But we is too. Yes, we are.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.